It's not better.
Oh my god, it absolutely is.
See,
Continue to taste.
He lies about things to get you to try them.
I'm not saying that I plan to do it because as I mentioned before, there is no ethical way to source humans. So
Whoa.
I think it's like caramel or something.
What are you just making up flavors? I think it's umami. It's like you're just making
there's
things
definitely
up.
a caramel note.
There's definitely no umami.
All right. Well, the point is, we love Crazy Horse. We hate South Dakota.
We sing we.
Ready?
Yep.
Here we go.
Picky boys, picky boys.
I thought you were gonna do
picky
it.
boys.
I thought it was gonna be like a Picky Boys assemble thing for some reason.
No, I
you're
would never start it off with something so cringe.
You just
Got him. Got him.
How'd you get me?
Because you're the Avengers blower.
Why? When am I doing that?
You take fucking
Jason.
It's
take
less
Tony-
these days.
You take Tony Stark in the mouth and Captain America in the ear.
You gotta relax. We're on YouTube here. But if you want to see more on Patreon, patreon.com/PickyBoys. We're almost at 1,000. We're at 960. 31 days of October, coming out a day of content every day in October. You should get in there. How are you doing?
That's pretty good.
Thank you.
Jason's not here.
Jason, once Jason entered the fold, he became the nerd. He sucked all the nerd out of me through my penis. He sucked all the nerd. He's not even here to defend himself.
Well, the nerd didn't show up for work today.
Yeah, he's gonna in the comments gonna be like, "You guys said I didn't have to show up today."
But how's it going? How are you doing?
Good.
Considering everything.
Yeah, everything's. What does that mean?
We heard things aren't going that well for
Nothing
you.
happened.
What does that mean?
I'm just joking.
What
Bit of
the
a rough
hell?
patch.
I need everyone to relax over there.
Are you doing good?
I don't fuck.
What?
Get away from me.
Okay.
XJT now.
How are you doing?
See, that was genuine to me. It wasn't genuine
Yeah,
to
no,
you.
I don't know what that was about. You know what? The Jets suck. How about that?
Fuck you.
I'm gonna bring that. The Jets suck, and I hope they lose today.
Crazy how they lost last Thursday, right?
Don't
Yeah.
get me started on this. I don't want to get started on this.
All right.
We have a show and tell object.
Oh,
Picky Boy Show and Tell. We saw them at 7-Eleven. They are the Coca-Cola Oreos.
Ooh.
So
This is show and eat, by the way.
it's Coca-Cola flavored with popping candy. That's gonna give it the carbonation.
I hate popping candy, dude.
First of all, Coca-Cola and Oreos doesn't sound like a good combination separately.
I didn't know that they did Oreos. I did see a meme of they did literal Coca-Cola that tastes like Oreos.
They have Oreo Coke as well.
Yeah.
And you tried that already?
No,
Oh, you didn't. That sounds really good.
I don't think that sounds
But
good at
people said it sounds bad. How does a vanilla and chocolatey Coke not sound good to you?
Why are you saying vanilla?
all. A little Oreo.
Oh, vanilla Coke is really good.
Yeah, so it's just adding a little bit of.
True, but I don't like the chocolatey part. That doesn't jive well with a Coke for me.
That sounds like it jives. You ever had a Coke float?
Yeah, but that's not chocolate.
No, that's vanilla actually too. But either way, that sounds chocolate to Coke sounds incredible.
The word jive was used too many times in that back and forth ping pong session there.
It doesn't jive. I don't know what to tell you.
So
I'm kind of scared.
And also, this is Pop Rocks. Also, it doesn't need to be red. I know Coke's brand is red.
I mean, it has to be red. It looks like a Coke cap.
Coke is black. Coke is dark brown.
Yeah, but it looks like a Coke cap.
Let's see what they look
Also,
like.
these aren't gluten free,
Coke isn't red.
so JT can't even eat
Yeah,
them.
JT
I
can't
can't.
eat them. It's going to be me and Antonio taste test.
I did want to crumble up some gluten free Oreos into a Coke and just have them chug it.
Dude, I had to stop buying those.
Why?
The gluten-free Oreos, but it's because number one, I can easily just down a sleeve of.
Oh, I thought it
Oreos.
was a bad reason. They look good.
Oh my god, they smell very much like Coke.
Did not realize it's only red on one side. That's strange.
Here, JT, smell this.
Oh, it smells very
It smells
much
like Coke.
Very much like Coke.
whoa!
Coca-Cola.
It's very odd.
Oh, now I'm getting cookie. I think I sucked all the Coke out of it.
Wow.
No, this side's cookie. This side, I think the red cookie is the Coke cookie.
I don't see any Pop Rocks. You see Pop Rocks?
I think it's in the top.
In the top. All right, here we go.
No
There's no Pop Rocks in here.
notes.
Very Coca-Cola.
There is a popping candy in there.
I don't like it.
Well,
Eh,
there are parts where it's good and then parts where it's bad.
it's true. Oreo is just too good of a flavor. You know what the red tastes like? The red part here. This part tastes like the golden graham. Tastes like that kind of flavor. But also, if you soaked it in Coca-Cola, it really does.
I don't like this popping candy to try to mimic carbonation. It's in the cream, and that's not good. Because when you put it in the cream, you ever have a soap that has like a pumice in it? You know, it's like
Rock.
Soap
It
with,
has-
soap with hummus?
So hummus.
What'd he say?
It's called pumice. It's like when soap has like grainy shit inside of it, so that when you rub it on your body, it exfoliates.
That's in my head and
That's
shoulders.
what that tastes like, because it has these like rocks in it, and so it gives it this like weird texture.
I mean, I don't think it tastes like hummus at all.
No, it. You know what? You're garbanzo. How about that?
So is it
Yeah,
like
this guy.
is it filing down your tongue at all?
No, it's not that intense. I'm gonna try this way. See if this is
Yeah.
Coca-Cola flavored.
I just
And
did
just
that
try
earlier.
that after. Because the cream has pop rocks.
There's
in
definitely
it,
a little
right?
bit of Coca-Cola in there, but the Coca-Cola flavor comes from the cream for sure.
There's a little Coca-Cola in
Just
here.
a little Coca-Cola.
How is that? That's fine.
So you know how you're supposed to dip Oreos in milk? You're supposed to dip these in Coca-Cola?
Ew.
Ew.
Yeah,
That'd be
disgusting.
fine. We can do it. You want me to go get Coca-Cola?
So much worse. Did you just eat the cream just now?
Danny always just
It
eats
tastes
the
like pumice.
Stop saying that.
What? There's fucking garbanzo beans in there? What do you mean hummus?
Hold on.
We made the same joke three
I
times
said-
in a row.
I said
It's
hummus.
pumice.
Funnier the
You
third
fucking
time.
assholes don't know what pumice is? It
Pumice,
means a grainy hand soap.
pumice is a volcanic rock.
Wait, what?
Pumice is a volcanic rock. It's a very airy volcanic rock. And that's what you use it to some people like to basically file down their feet.
Oh.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
That's
Oh, like a
pumice.
pumice stone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Maybe that's what the stuff inside refers to.
It definitely could be. It's like you ever lifted it up in science class?
No.
It's a rock, and you go, oh, rock. You pick it up, and it's like an ounce.
Antonio
Crazy.
only eats like little tiny weird bits of things. So now I'm just going to try this one.
There you go. Danny's dipping it. Do they
We're
even
dipping
see?
it
Do
into
they
the
even see
Coke.
what you're doing? Can you hold up the Coke and?
There's no carbonation in this whatsoever.
No, it's very flat. Really
looks
get in
flat.
there. Really get in there.
No, I need to hold it still.
Isn't it already so cokey?
Any better?
Did it get more or less cokey?
It had to have gotten more cokey.
Yeah,
Better?
genuinely better.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Would you hold it up to the
But
camera?
now, is that just because the Oreos are just better wet?
Oreos are better wet.
It's Milk's favorite cookie.
That's not milk.
It's Coke's ew.
It's Coke's favorite cookie.
Disgusting.
I think it just rounds out the cokiness.
Are you lying? Because now I gotta try.
Now you have to try
Now I
it.
do have to try.
No, it is better for sure.
I don't believe him. Also,
swear to God.
as a kid, I used to love flat Coke. All right, there we go. It's not better.
Oh my god, it absolutely is.
See,
Continue to taste.
He lies about things to get you to try them.
No, it is. Continue to taste. I'm telling you, the end tastes like Coke more.
It's just unholy.
Okay, good or not, did they do a good job capturing the Coke flavor in the cookie?
They did an okay job.
No, they definitely did a good job capturing the
They
Coke.
did a better job of capturing the Coke smell than they did the Coke taste.
I disagree.
It smelled a lot like Coke.
It's in there. It's artificially flavored. If you didn't know,
Well, they all are.
How could it be naturally
This
flavored?
is, to me, this is just another example of just because it can be done doesn't mean it should be done.
it is a weird collaboration. I'll give them that. Also, like, if you bought this and you go, "Oh, I wonder if they really do taste like Coke," they do.
It's also definitely the collaboration that not a single soul asked for.
No.
No, this is just some Oreos just sent out a bunch of contracts, and they were like, "Hey, do you want to partner up?"
What is the cola flavor? Like Coke isn't just a thing; it's cola, right? So, like, what is cola?
I don't even know how it's made.
No, it's Coca-Cola.
No, I mean yes,
That's what it is.
But like
it's a
RC Cola
Cola
and
flavor.
Pepsi.
RC Cola, Pepsi Cola, Coca-Cola. These are all different brands of cola.
I'm pretty sure isn't cola just sugar water?
I do not think so.
So what makes it like black almost?
See, that's the Coke.
No. All of these things are all of the things we just named. Pepsi Cola is a cola.
Yeah.
That's why it's brown.
No.
Yes.
What
brown
about?
sugar.
Yeah, there you go.
It's not. There's something
It's
in it.
definitely
I don't
brown
know
sugar.
what it is.
definitely
There's
brown.
something in it.
I don't know if you're gonna find it on that.
Yeah,
Probably not.
definitely not on
this
there.
This is just Coke. It just says Coca-Cola syrup.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna have. Oh, there you go. That's what it is. It's syrup. Syrup
Syrup.
water.
Syrup.
This is.
Oh,
not
you know when I was
answering
bartending,
at
they mixed.
all.
They
Why
mixed
would
the
that
cola.
answer the question?
No, you didn't. You're not answering. I'm talking about you. You said no. That's what it is. It's Coca-Cola syrup. That's not. I'm asking. What is cola? What is cola?
At the
sugar
bar,
water.
and the fountains mix the Coca-Cola syrup with water.
No. Yes.
So it is.
Yes.
So it is syrup.
It
water.
is syrup.
It is
That is the
syrup,
secret ingredient.
As is every other soda.
People don't
on
know
Earth.
that.
But if that's the answer, why do you keep asking the question?
Because that's not the answer.
Yes.
That's not the answer.
What-
The answer.
Ask the question again.
The question is, what is cola flavor? What flavor is that? There's vanilla flavor. There's all these other flavors.
Syrup.
It's syrup flavor.
It's cola syrup.
You guys are so bad at fucking with me like this. It's terrible.
I'm trying not
Honestly,
to.
terrible.
And we can't even. That went really
You're
far.
you're crinkling this into the mic.
Did he make that into a paper airplane?
No, he didn't. That went so
You're
far.
crinkling this into the mic like a freak.
Jason would have had to duck.
Yeah.
Also, we can't even look up what's in Coca-Cola, even though we know it's sugar water because Jason's not here.
I think it's like caramel or something.
What are you just making up flavors? I think it's umami. It's
No,
like you're just making
there's
things
definitely
up.
a caramel note.
Definitely no umami.
No umami
No umami
whatsoever.
notes.
Do you even know what umami is?
Isn't
you
that like?
fucking asshole?
Isn't that like the little green things in the pods?
No, it's edamame.
Oh shit! Well, that's close.
Edamame is really good.
Tell me edamame doesn't have the
Really good.
umami thing.
It does not.
What's umami then? Isn't that
It's
savory?
a flavor. Yeah, it's like savory. It's kind of like savory.
Yeah, you know what
It's
that
hard to-
sounds
It
like?
is savory.
You know what that
Everyone
sounds-
says, "Oh, it's actually not. It's different." It's savory.
You know what that sounds
It
like?
is different.
Edamame, because
It is.
edamame is quite savory.
No, it is not.
It's not
Edamame,
sweet.
it's salty.
Is that not savory?
No, salty
No.
is not savory.
Are steaks umami?
Yeah.
Umami.
Are steaks savory?
Yeah,
Savory is umami.
that's fair.
And our steak salty.
No,
Hopefully not.
if you salt them. No, they salt them in cooking.
You gotta be seasoned.
It takes out the
bitch.
Seasoned and salty are different. If something is salty, it's generally like a bad thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's floating around? Is that a piece of the Oreo?
The Oreos.
Pork's pretty salty, but
It's Danny's spit. Oh no, that's an Oreo crater for sure.
Yeah, a little bit of Oreo action. Anyway,
like I said, I had to stop buying those Oreos because I'll eat a sleeve easily, and you don't realize that that's like 1,500 calories.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
more than half of the day. I just ate it in 20 minutes.
you could also
with
just
some milk.
right. You could also just not eat the
No.
entire sleeve. You could also do
Kidding me?
that maybe.
But there's 3 sleeves there.
Is it?
I'm not gonna have one of them.
Does it look the same? Like the other ones, you open it and there's 3, and they're not packaged. It's just 3 long strips of
Yeah,
Oreos.
yeah. And the mint, dude. The
no.
mint.
ooh, mint Oreos.
my
Mint
God.
Oreos.
Oh my God.
Mint Oreos
Oh,
is so good.
Bro, mint Oreos suck
guy has no
ass.
idea what he's
They
talking
suck
No,
ass
they're
cheeks.
so good. They're so good.
There's not. When's the last time you had a mint Oreo? Exactly.
Probably at
Exactly.
Modell's.
Yeah, probably at Modell's when I threw my
it's-
last
but
baseball.
I still know what's good, and I'll tell you why.
You haven't had it. It's not good.
No, I've had them before, and I know it's good because my favorite ice cream is mint cookies and cream, and that's basic. And cookies and cream is basically Oreo flavored ice cream, and so mint cookies and cream is mint Oreos.
I mean, the point you're making is sound.
that's fantastic.
It is sound.
Thank
When's
you.
the last time you had the mint Oreo ice cream?
That was probably like a year ago. Ben and Jerry's. I cannot find it anymore, but if it's in the Ben and Jerry's flavor graveyard, I'm gonna KMS.
Relax.
In Minecraft.
Relax.
In Minecraft.
Relax. My point is, you haven't had mint Oreos in. You can't remember how long. They can't be that good.
That's not true.
Yes,
That's
yes,
not
it is.
true.
If things are like you think
are-
they're good, you'll have them more often.
No, there are dozens of things that
Name 3.
that I think are delicious that
Name
I
3.
haven't had in a long time.
Name 3.
Chicharron. I haven't had that in a very long time.
What is that again?
It's
the
it's
pork.
pork.
It's the pork.
That's the fat.
Fried?
It's like fried, and
Yeah.
it gets all crispy, and then it's like fatty in the inside.
How long?
Foie gras. Haven't had that in a long time.
You do
come
not
on.
like that.
Oh, I love. Foie
No, it
gras.
is- it is
Oh my
good.
god,
It is
it's
good.
decadent, delicious.
Isn't that like
I don't-
disgustingly made?
If you use the word,
Yeah, Peter can
if
suck
you, if
me.
you use the word delicious one more time describing a food, you're gonna get flicked.
Okay.
I swear to God.
No, my bigger gripe here is when Danny says
He's got grapes.
that this is the best burger I've ever had. It's 20 minutes away, and I've had it twice in my entire life.
Yeah.
Then if it was the best burger you ever had, you would go get
See,
it again.
That's my point. That's
what
my
I'm-
point.
No,
Why not go
No,
get the best
he's,
burger?
this
you
is-
ever
he's
had?
gonna go into
this
the.
is my
If you have a
point.
burger 1,000 times, it makes the burger worse.
No,
he's gonna go into that.
This is my point. My point is that just because I can still think something is great, even if I don't get it all the time.
No.
Sometimes you
Not
save
great.
you save greatness.
Not great.
The best.
Not great.
You
The
have
best
to
I've
save-
ever
You have
had.
to save. You have to save. By the way, I haven't said this is the best burger I've ever had in a very long time. Specifically burgers. I haven't said that in a long time. So
What's the best burger you ever had? You told us on another podcast that it was a place like 15, 20 minutes
No,
away.
it's not. No, I did not. Say
Probably the food court at the.
Someone who's a fucking...
that.
one
On
of these-
another
one of
podcast,
these-
I said it's the best burger I've ever had.
Yes.
Where?
One of these receipt scientists.
I believe you can go back and say, and I believe last time I talked about my favorite burger, it was still St. Louis, Missouri burger, Olive and Oak. burger.
There's no way anything in St. Louis is the best of anything ever.
That's not true.
It's a fair point.
Besides maybe the Arch, and honestly, not even that. There's probably better
First
arches.
of all,
There's better
there's no better arches. There are no taller arches.
There are natural arches that
It's
are
the-
better.
A natural arch is not better.
Well, I mean, it is.
Shit.
It is.
I mean, a natural arch is beautiful.
Can I go up the natural arch? Not really.
Can you go up that arch?
Yes.
Yeah, you can. It's actually strange. You wouldn't think so, but you can.
Oh,
There's an egg
you
elevator.
take an elevator, and which, by the way, does the elevator go to the?
It goes. It's you get into like this weird egg capsule, and it goes.
Yeah.
And
I
then
went
you-
up
and then,
it.
and then you're starting to like turn a little bit, and you go, and it goes as it goes up. The
Does it
arch.
make those
it's actually
noises?
very cool. Yeah, it's very
I
scary.
did think he said egg, and I didn't understand it. Now I do.
It's like an egg. It looks like
well,
an egg.
I got that. Yeah,
Like a 4-person
Yeah.
egg, a 4-human egg.
I wouldn't like that.
There's a window
A
at
little
the like the
claustrophobic.
center.
Yeah. You
how
can see the
how tall is
stairs.
this arch?
600 feet.
That's
It's the
good.
tallest freestanding arch in the world.
That's a bit of stories. Is it though?
Yeah,
Are we sure about that?
100%.
Jason, can you look it up? He can't. You're defenseless.
Man-made or otherwise?
I don't know about otherwise.
Whoa.
Definitely man-made though.
What's
And
otherwise?
Freestanding, which meaning I think there is another one, but it has like cable suspension.
What's
so that doesn't
otherwise?
count.
Like aliens?
No, he's talking about man-made.
Take a
arch.
guess.
But why?
Yeah, the alien one.
why like yeah.
Man-made or not man-made?
Natural
Right.
arches. There's like Arches National Park. I've been there because there's a bunch of rock arches there. Much lamer, much more lame.
I like when the
I think it's
people.
cool,
I
though.
like when the people make an arch out of the individual rocks and they attach them at the end.
That's
cool.
very cool.
I like that. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but
Yeah, I know. Supposedly you're not supposed to do that. Like when you're hiking, you're not supposed to stack
because
rocks.
it messes up with the ecosystem.
That and it also like gives weird trail markers and people get confused.
Yeah, I also heard you're not supposed to knock them over either, though. So now that's even more confusing.
In the tier list of like, oh, this is our city's thing, our building. Where is the arch?
What the fuck?
It's
is
pretty high up.
Really?
I would say so. I mean, there are. I would struggle to name like 10 cities that have a more iconic structure.
I'll tell you, the bottom tier is definitely the bean.
The Bean.
The bean.
No, the beans.
Chicago?
I mean, but if we're going on,
But Chicago also does have like a really tall tower.
what about the Statue of Liberty?
I mean, that's ours.
Right.
I'm not saying.
Doesn't that beat out the arch?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
for
no,
sure.
oh for sure. I said I would struggle to name 10 cities that have better things. So essentially, I'm saying that St. Louis Arch is in the top 10 of city
Eiffel
specific.
Tower.
Oh, I thought we were just talking U.S.
Are we
but
just doing
for
US?
Sure.
No.
Okay, well
Oh,
then,
well, then-
it
then
goes
it's
out
not
of the
even
top
close.
10. Then I thought we were just
Eiffel
doing
Tower,
U.S.
definitely.
It goes out of the top 10 then, but it's
Big
still in
Ben.
the top 20. In
The Great Wall of China.
That's not a city specific.
It could be the part.
That's hundreds of cities then.
Okay.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's the Great Wall of China. It's like
I have no idea how long
hundreds
it is.
of miles
I
long.
thought it actually wasn't that big, and you
It's
can't see it
incredibly
from
big.
space. That's
You
a
definitely
lie.
can't see it from space.
It's a lie.
I don't know.
All right.
I know it's many, 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 many miles long.
All right, in the U.S.,
In the U.S.,
the bean is better.
the Bean is not better.
The bean is so much better.
But Willis Tower or Sears Tower, as it used to be called, I would say that's better.
The Empire State Building,
Yes, that's New York.
the Statue of Liberty.
You don't get two.
Well,
and also,
I'll count that one in
and-
Jersey.
And also, yeah, technically that could be New Jersey.
Yeah, so I'll count that one in Jersey.
The Hive.
That's
Hive.
The
Hive.
fucking, is that what it's called?
The fucking, I know what he's talking about.
Yeah, I know what he's
The
talking about, too.
Suicide structure.
would you? How hard is it to avoid that?
What is it called?
I thought it was a Hive. I don't know.
No, the Hive is in like Germany.
No, there's no. It's not the Hive. The Vessel is what it's called.
Ah, that's so lame.
That's
Okay.
a scarier
It
name
is.
for it.
Well, scary things happen.
Yes, true.
Either way. Then we
You're
also
the one
have-
bringing it up.
Then we also have Seattle Space Needle.
Yeah.
You love that.
Is there a restaurant in there?
I don't know.
The Golden Gate Bridge.
Yes.
Bridge. Every city has a bridge.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
not.
but not every city has a red bridge.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's very big. They're,
Well, let's go
huge.
paint the Brooklyn Bridge, bro. Who cares?
they're painting. If you painted it red, that would be a red.
That's also the.
No, that's not great. Oh, that. Stop. Would you stop that?
Why-
I'm just
why-
saying. I'm just
Stop
saying.
that.
Morbid
Stop-
Dan.
stop
I'm just
that.
saying. I'm sorry.
Stop that.
I am a little morbid Dan today.
What about the big potato in
It's a bean.
Where is it?
Idaho?
No.
No.
I don't think so.
Picnic basket.
Fucking Mount Rushmore.
Oh, fuck South Dakota, the stupid ass, dumb ass state. First of all, there's a better statue, a rock statue in South Dakota, like 10 miles away.
Which one?
Crazy Horse, I think it's called. It's,
That's better than the
it's
Mount
still
Rushmore.
it's still in construction, but it is
Doesn't count.
Doesn't count.
it is way bigger, and it's like a guy on a horse and he's pointing this way. Mount Rushmore. I've never been in person, but I've seen scale photos. Much smaller than you think.
How big?
Much smaller.
Yeah. How big is it, Danny? I'm looking this one up.
How big is their?
I
is
think
one of the heads?
I think the
chin to
Yeah.
chin. I would probably say that I would guess from the picture I saw that one of their heads like 30 feet, 35 feet.
That's
That's very small. It's not as big as you'd think they'd be.
very small.
the nose alone is 21 feet.
So what is like 50 then?
which angle are we measuring this at?
I don't. I think
What angle?
from the bottom to the bridge, from the to the eyebrows, 21 feet. The whole George Washington's head is 60 feet.
Again, that's still really small.
That is not
Yes, it
small.
is.
You said
That's-
30 feet.
Yeah, I know, but that's
30 is
still
kinda small.
That
30 is
60
small.
feet is small, bro.
Bro, it's not that small.
It's not.
and there's 4 of them. That's one president.
It's not even.
That's just George.
It's one face is not even half the size of a football field.
Oh, Abraham Lincoln is
Not even half the size of a football field.
But you want them to carve a
Into a mountain? Yes, I want them to carve a
that's
bigger
crazy.
face.
Half a football field into a mountain is crazy.
Abraham
Is a face?
Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln is slightly.
You want to see the pores on his skin?
I'm just saying. Type in crazy horse.
Well, I don't want to type in crazy horse. It's just going to be of a crazy horse.
Crazy horse statue. How big is his face?
Yeah, Jason would be so jealous of my typing skills right now.
Oh, there's no way just the face is bigger.
It says the structure's final dimensions are planned to be 641 feet, but
That
that's
is
like
crazy.
but that's like the whole mountain
Yeah, and it's his horse.
and a
as well.
horse.
But his face is probably.
I can't.
higher
It's
than
not. It's not telling me here. The outstretched arm will be 263 feet. That's big.
Dude, it's gonna be awesome.
No, it's gonna be big because a finger alone, it's saying it's gonna be 29 feet.
Wow.
That's
This,
big.
These are
this,
all-
That's
this
big.
is what I'm talking about.
That's big.
And I plan to fucking
Here-
have
here
$1
we go.
million tomorrow. Like, what do you want? There's fucking plans.
Also, it's not just plants. You can see it's being built.
Eh,
You can
It's
see
a
the
rocket.
finger. You can
It's a
see the
ro-
finger.
No,
It's
you
a
can't see
rock
the
that
finger.
gets
Yes, you can see
it
the
gets
finger.
chipped.
Look at
Hold up, Jason.
that. You
You
can
can't-
see the finger.
Now I gotta screenshot this and send it to Jason. What I'm looking at.
Let me see.
You can't see the finger. You can see the face. It looks like the Sphinx actually.
Oh my God! You know with the fingers going. That
You
actually
have no
looks
idea.
like George Washington, kind of.
Maybe it is George Washington.
Him and his crazy horse.
Yeah, he does
His
have a
crazy white horse.
and his horse is
See,
amazing.
now this is something I can get behind. Fuck the fucking Mount Rushmore.
You said it was 30 feet. You know how tiny that
It's
is?
double that.
That's
That's a big difference.
double is such a big difference. It does not look like George Washington, by the way. Now I gotta send this to Jason. God damn it.
All right. Well, the point is, we love Crazy Horse. We hate South Dakota.
We sing we.
Yeah.
And
You know, I'll ride with Danny. Fuck South Dakota. But if you're from South Dakota, I don't actually have any hatred.
I mean, I guess it's probably better than North Dakota. What happened? I don't even know anything about North Dakota. So
It's a lot of trees. They talk cool.
talk cool?
Yeah, they talk different. South Dakota, something like that.
No. You're thinking of Fargo. You're thinking like Minnesota. Or,
Minnesota.
The hell is
Minnesota.
that was pretty good. They have tiny sodas.
They definitely talk the same though.
yeah,
Close
it
enough.
is that
Pacific
like kinda
Northwest.
Canadian region.
Or
Well, no,
Oregon.
this is not the Pacific.
Oh, it's
Northwest.
Oregon is the Oregon Trail.
I have no idea where these states are, honestly. All I know is that the north one's above the south one.
We did a while ago. We did the U.S. map.
Uh-huh.
If JT did it again, 30%.
Might do worse than last time.
Yeah, because he studied. He just admitted it. Got him. Yep. It's okay. South Dakota.
You think I studied?
South Dakota can't hurt you, Danny. Again, it'll never hurt you again.
Do you want to be cremated or buried?
Oh my God.
Is there something that started Morbid Dan today? You see something in the morning?
Yeah.
in the
What
news?
happened? Why do we have Morbid Dan?
I don't know. I just sometimes the fickle finger of death creeps into your thoughts.
When did you become a poet? When did you-
You spend a lot of time with me.
I love that fickle finger.
The fickle finger of fate
Anyway,
struck again.
but that's the question
Oh,
stands.
so it's the same. You're really sticking to
question
that?
stands
Probably buried.
in the ground.
Where the
Oh, sorry.
in your you know what? You know what?
in your bag?
You know what?
You know, I definitely-
See, folks, that was called restraint.
Somebody give him a medal.
Please joust me.
I'd definitely rather be buried.
Oh my
jeez.
God.
What is there a problem?
I like the idea of cremation.
Nope, can't do it. Why'd you say buried? Why'd you say it like that? How'd you say it?
Say the way the word
Buried.
said.
Yeah,
Buried.
Buried.
it's buried.
We probably do say it wrong. We do say buried.
Like a strawberry.
Yeah, like the sweeter the berry, the blacker the juice. What is it?
I think
No, it's the other way. It's the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
There's not that many blackberries.
that's a euphemism about pussy.
Oh my God.
That's what that is, right?
Jesus Christ.
I didn't know that, but I guess
Pretty
so.
sure.
What? I thought it was. Well, that means it could be
I thought
about.
it'd be more about like balls, if anything.
Yeah, of course you thought that.
Got him.
How was a Pythia berry?
It's just about how sweet it is.
I'm not trying to curse for the people.
I know, just talking code. If Jason was here, he'd be waving this off already. We're off the rails without Jason. No, it's definitely, it could be either about a papaya, or a guava, you know? I think it could be about either. The sweeter the berry, the darker the juice.
No.
Oh,
The blacker
right.
the berry, the sweeter the juice.
I don't think that's right.
Yeah.
The darker
That
the
is
berry,
it.
the sweeter, like cherries.
The darker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
The only ones that could really be darker are cherries and blackberries.
Blueberries can be pretty dark.
Nah. Blueberries not blue. Also, do you know that?
Purple,
Well, I
kinda.
mean, they're definitely blue. They are blue.
They're definitely purple.
They're just not like the blue that they're not royal blue, but they are dark blue. Maybe sometimes purple.
You catch them in the right time. They'll be blue.
You catch them in the sunlight, they'll be blue. I don't know.
But yeah, I like the thought of cremation.
Oh my god.
I would say. I just like that I can be with a bunch of different people at once. Like put me in little jars, you know.
Oh, mix it up.
Yeah, well, not mix it up. What do you mean mix it up?
Like you can mix your ashes with someone else. I thought that.
No.
That's what you meant.
That's not what he meant. No, he wants-
I don't want to do that.
That'd be cool.
No, he wants everyone to carry little jars of Danny.
Yeah, a
around.
little jar, like a little. You can put
Oh.
your ashes in a little vial.
You want alive people to carry you around.
Yeah.
I think, dude,
wouldn't
yeah,
want dead people.
take my wife, cremate her too. Mix us with the mom. Make like a little smoothie. You know,
Oh.
mix everyone
on a
around.
big ash pile.
Yeah.
Huh.
Sprinkle some on the beach and some in I don't know.
Yeah, isn't it crazy that people just sprinkle ashes that can't be safe. I've seen people do it in like a baseball stadium. Where does it go?
It goes in the ground.
There's cement. It's like it'll just be swept up by some guy.
No, you can put it on the ground, on the dirt. You got to put it in the field. You got to figure out a way to put it in the field.
I've also seen people do it at the beach.
Yeah, gust of wind I've seen ruin a lot of people's spreadings.
Yeah,
Yeah. Or just you do it over.
but there's nothing gross about it. It's just ashes. You know?
There is something gross about
isn't
it.
it like
A little bit.
90% the coffin anyway? Right? You get cremated with like in a wooden box, right? I feel like all the ash is just that.
I literally couldn't tell you. I haven't experienced that.
They don't
yet.
just put you in a freaking in a cast iron thing and throw you in there and then here's the ashes. They put you in a wooden box, I think, and then you go in with it and then like
I didn't see a wooden box. I recently watched a video of a pet cremation. It was part of a documentary
This morning?
I was watching.
Yeah. Is that why?
It's part of a documentary.
Is that
I
why
was
you're
watching.
morbid, Dan?
No, but it doesn't come out. The bones don't actually burn. They're like big chunks, and then they put it in this thing called the pulverizer, and that's when it has a nice silky, sandy consistency.
I wouldn't describe that as silky.
By the
so
way,
they char it and then
yeah,
and then
yeah,
blend it.
yeah. So like a lot of it gets burned. Like every like flesh thing gets burned, but the bones are still around, the teeth, and then they grind that up.
I have a bad question. I don't want to ask it.
Well,
Should I ask,
Ask
it?
it.
Jason,
It
get ready.
smells kind of good.
Oh,
Good.
Yeah, like a barbecue.
No.
no.
Why not?
No. It
Have you
definitely.
ever smelled somebody's hair burning? Not good.
Yeah.
But
it's not
if
good.
you charred up a cow,
Yeah.
it smelled pretty good.
But you're also used to that smell. Like I think it'd be a different
smell
smell.
good, boys. I think it smelled pretty good.
Yeah, but this will smell worse. You're not cooking it to a good temperature. You're burning it.
Yeah.
You ever smell something
Yeah,
burning?
but burning it smells a little good too.
No. You ever smell a burnt piece of bread? Or
All right, cool. All right, follow up question. Is there a temperature
Yes.
Yes.
at which you could cook a human? And if you got a catch of the aroma, you'd go, ooh,
Yeah.
barbecue.
And
Yeah.
it's definitely a specific smell, you know, like
Yeah.
if you're a crematorium mirror.
Also, this is like we're getting in dicey conversation because this is coming from the man that said he would eat an ethically sourced human.
Yes.
So we're getting in like his.
I
We're getting in his like mouth-watering realm here.
I don't understand why this is such a big deal. I'm not saying that I plan to do it because as I mentioned before, there is no ethical way to source humans. So
Well,
Whoa.
not really.
I'll throw you a situation.
Oh,
Okay.
Here we go.
I'm in an accident.
Uh-huh.
They got to cut off my leg anyway.
Yeah.
Take the tender, the calf maybe, and take the muscle off. It's getting cut off anyway. That's ethically sourced.
Yeah, but I think there's no ethical way because that can be used for another person's leg or another person's like
Oh, it's mangled.
vascul-
Motorcycle.
vas-
Bah, it's in pieces.
vascular-
yeah, yeah, and he's giving you consent to eat his calf.
Yes.
So now you don't need the
There's
person.
no
to be,
way to argue this as an ethical.
Now you don't need the person to be deceased. This man is offering you his calf to eat in a calf burger.
It's mangled. Motorcycle accident, even though I don't ride one, but motorcycle, it's squished between two cars, but it did
Jesus
kind of just
Christ.
tenderize the meat enough to where it's like, this is kind of perfect.
Relax.
I wouldn't need
A friend.
cow car accident meat.
Oh, come on, I would.
Then how would you like it sourced?
Explain
how you would like it
The
sourced.
whole point of my saying was that there is no way to ethically source this meat, but if there was, I would try it.
This is just a cop out because I gave you a perfectly ethical situation, and you're saying that's not.
Also,
ethical.
and that was not your whole point. Your whole point was like you justifying that you wanted to eat people.
Yeah, no, your point was like I would, like I kind of want to, but I can't. But I kind of want.
I'm not saying I want to. I'm saying I would. There's a huge difference.
There is a big
There's
difference.
a huge difference.
You know,
there are plenty of things that I do not want to do that I would.
Name
do.
2.
No, stop asking me to
Name
do this.
2. Name 2
that I do not want to.
You
do,
said
but
there's.
would
You said
go
there's.
to the DMV. And anything, most things in my life actually, something that I do not want to do, but I will do. Like what?
Most things in my life.
Most things.
All right,
yes.
name the other
So
one.
it would be like
Fucking
it would
doing
be
this
a,
podcast. That's one of them.
So it would be a chore to eat human meat.
Yeah,
He would love it,
Yeah,
dude.
I would not love it. Also, again, I
develop
would
a
only take
taste
a little
for it.
bite.
They're gonna.
It probably tastes like veal.
They're gonna.
as they
They're
say.
gonna prepare this whole human burger for you, and you're only gonna take a bite.
Probably, yeah.
That's a Danny thing to do. Like, actually, can you spend 8 hours?
You ever see the
I don't think it'd
PETA?
be good in a
You ever
burger.
see the PETA thing? It's just like where would you draw the line? And it's like dogs and cats and horses.
Yeah,
and-
pop that up, Jason.
And the line is very obvious to everyone. Everyone knows where the line
Well,
is.
not everyone.
Not everyone. See, this may be. I don't know if I'm getting into like dicey territory.
I think we've been there.
Okay,
This isn't even Patreon.
I don't particularly see the difference
Uh-oh.
in killing and eating a horse versus killing and eating a cow.
That's fine. No
When
one.
you get
I don't
to-
think. All right.
Yeah,
that-
Well,
horse-
a lot of people draw the line before the horse. I think the horse is kind of fair game. I start to get the argument more when you're talking about cats and dogs.
what do you mean you start to get it more? You should very much get the
But
argument there.
there is a hypocriticalness to it, I think.
For sure. Because you know they could swing back with like really what's the difference?
Like I think a lot of you know vegetarian or animal rights organizations have a very good point that we have a huge double standard in what we are willing to eat and not eat. That being said, the best argument to that point is I simply don't care. That's the best
I
argument.
understand your points, and I offer you a counterpoint.
That's the only. I'm telling you, they kind of have all meat eaters in a gotcha statement. The only way to combat that is say, I simply do not care. And that's what I may be saying it, but that's what all of you actually think. Unless you're going to
also-
stop eating meat.
Who?
Everybody who's eating meat.
Everyone. But it's also, guess what, bitch? Like, when your species runs the planet, this is what you get to do, okay?
Was that a bitch to him?
No, to PETA.
Oh.
You see, I don't like saying that, though.
You didn't like calling him bitch?
No. I don't like saying if your species run the planet, this is what you get to do, because I don't want that to be used against us in the future if another species ascends.
Well, I mean that's
a good point.
No, I disagree. I think that's fair game. We slipped up and it's their turn. I think it's fair game.
Yeah, actually, if we slip up and somehow let another species take over,
Like if cows got
unless it's aliens,
If cows got
It'd be like chimpanzees.
they're not even
yeah,
close.
but we
brother.
don't eat them though.
They just got tools.
True.
You would have to say
If we lost them with like a 10 million year head start, I mean, we deserve it.
Yeah.
Eat us.
that's tortoise in
Eat
the
us.
hair right there.
By the way, documentary that I was talking about, this is a Danny documentary recommendation.
DDD.
Chimp Crazy on HBO. Really good.
JT, tell them where to find you.
You can find me on Instagram at the JBalls.
You can find me at Danny is watching
You can find me at Ant Prisco. Can't forget to follow.
the Picky Boys on Instagram, on Twitch, on TikTok.
There you go.
Yeah, don't forget to follow
OnlyFans.
our gaming channel.
Oh, there it is. Did you say OnlyFans? Is that what I heard?